2 games left, Brad. We're on to Sunday Night Football now. Chicago +7. And when the schedule of this came out, this looked like a tasty game, although I'm not looking forward to watching it at all. Chicago +7 at the LA Rams.
You know what? I find it really fascinating to watch Trubisky and the Bears. Like
Turd
when they're
biscuit?
struggling, Turd Biscuit. When we're watching Turd Biscuit on his final lap, it just makes me so happy to see them struggle. So I have a lot of interest in it. But what happened to the Rams? We know what happened to the Bears. Geez. I do like the Bears to cover. I think that their defense is good enough to play a close game. I do.
Well, we saw
And
with Pittsburgh this past Sunday, get pressure on Goff, make Goff feel uncomfortable in the pocket. Gurley had like 12 carries for 70-something yards in a close game. A year ago, 2 years ago, that would have been Gurley 24 carries for 140 yards, and they control the Steelers. I really don't know what's up with them, with the Rams and the play calling. I really think McVay's in his own head. I think Bill Belichick has basically I think he's thinking about Belichick. He's like seeing Belichick everywhere he looks now. He wakes up and Belichick's sleeping next to him. It's like he's seeing Belichick's face everywhere. He passes billboards in Southern California and it's Belichick just like waving at him. It's rough. I think McVay he needs to go on a walkabout in Australia and find himself again. I'm down on the Rams, although I do think they win this game. I think they just need to run the ball 40 times with Gurley and see what happens. Seriously, it's like I'm sick of watching this. I'm sick of hearing about the offensive line and yada, yada, yada. Just run the ball with Gurley 40 times. Not 40, okay. Let's call it 25 times and see what happens, okay? Get Malcolm Brown involved. Run the ball 30 times. Just run the damn ball and see what happens. You've been doing it for 2 years. Don't go away with it. Trust your team, But anyway, Chicago, I do think covers the spread here. I do think they make Goff uncomfortable. And let me tell you this. If we see 40 attempts from Goff in this game, Chicago will win this game. I'm sick of seeing it. I'm like McVay. I'm a big fan. Again, everybody, I'll show this Redskins couple more time. Followed McVay for years and years. I love him. He's in his own head right now. The Rams are a good team. I know they have offensive line issues. They should be better. Chicago covers the spread. Rams win the game. If they lose this game, it's because they throw the ball too much. That's my opinion. So fantasy-wise, I actually think this is going to be more of a defensive game. I think David Montgomery is probably a decent start for Chicago, but I really don't like anybody else. Allen Robinson, I think, is a start if he's on your team, but I really wouldn't buy him in daily fantasy. For the Rams, Gurley, I have an awful projection. Let me tell you something. Gurley has to – just give him the damn ball. Enough with this. Cooper Kupp, I think, does bounce back. Robert Woods, I kind of like this week. Gerald Everett, I think, is a start, but I think this is a defensive matchup, so I don't love anybody in this game.